Language is one of the fundamental skills that we use. It's really difficult to imagine what it would be like living without communication skills, but lots of people do struggle. It affects their whole understanding of the world, their identity, and impacts on their mental health and their everyday activities. Speech and language therapy is a really vital role for a really wide number of people across all cultures, across all backgrounds, and across all ages.
The BSc in Speech and Language Therapy is structured over 3 years with knowledge and experience from 1 year building and being used again in the next. We cover a whole range of topics from psychology, linguistics, phonetics, audiology, and then we look at some of the neurology, brain and behaviour and processing that goes on in order to produce language.
There are many practical opportunities for students to go out into preschools, schools, hospitals, community settings to develop the skills that they need to be a speech and language therapist, to learn how to assess, to diagnose.
They might be doing some observations, doing language or speech assessments. There's no other way for them to learn as well and as deeply as that, as experiencing it themselves.
Whether it's the people themselves or the families, the mothers, the fathers, the other professionals that work close with these people, it's that human contact that is so crucial, so central to working as a speech and language therapist.
We are the oldest and the biggest provider of speech and language therapy education. Students benefit because they're being taught by people who are doing cutting-edge research, they're being taught by people who've won teaching awards, they're being taught by experts in their fields.
After I left college, I worked in a special needs school and I really found a passion for speech and language therapy. The course so far has been really good and we've gone really in depth. Staff have been brilliant. I'm really glad that I did this course. My class is very diverse. We have a lot of different backgrounds, we have a lot of different languages, which is really nice to see the variation.
We're able to have these conversations together and learn from each other. And students are really receptive and open to challenge themselves in their own opinions and think about how that would impact them as professionals when they're out there in the fields.
They bring their experiences from their clinical placements to share with the rest of the group. It's lovely to just see them support each other and learn from each other.
Speech and language therapy is this very broad and diverse career.
They can go into being a speech and language therapist in different clinical settings like schools and hospitals. They might want to go into research and actually develop some of the evidence behind some of the interventions and assessments being created.
I always knew I wanted to go into healthcare, and when I was working as a TA in schools, I was introduced to the speech and language therapy team, and I really enjoyed working with them. And I love just being able to go around the corner after lectures and there's always something exciting happening nearby.
We're really looking forward to seeing you to start an exciting new career helping people who struggle with their communication skills.